Welcome back everyone to my channel. Today I'm going to be brewing a 5 AM St. Clone. So I just thought I'd run you through the whole process. It's going to be a 2-gallon batch on the hop, as my usual standards, and I'll talk you through the recipe. In fact, rather than talk you through the recipe, here's the recipe on the screen now. And it's gone. Okay, so let's focus on the equipment we're using and I'll give you a quick run through of that now. Today I have my 11-gallon pot here. That's currently got 5.2 litres of water in it that's about to be brought up to the temperature for mash. I've got my boil pot here, which is an 15 litre, can you see that? Brew pot, and that has got 9.2 litres of water in it for the sparge process. Okay, other equipment, my 11 litre demijohn, markings that I've put on there. You can see that, hang on, wait till it focuses, 9 litres. But I put about 9.5 litres in there, but I aim to get anywhere between 8.5 and 9 litres out of that. My jug, my measuring jug, which I always use, my sanitizer, my hop filter. I'm not going to use that today actually, even though we've got loads of pellet hops here, which I'll go through in a minute. I have got my equipment that I use for measuring the mash here, and then my refractometer here to measure the starting gravity. And then other bits and bobs like a bubbler and a cap for the top of this goes there. And then when I do my sparge, how I do it, I've got a couple of buckets here. I use a big mesh sieve here, and then I just put all my grains in there and then run my water through it into a mash, get it, collect it in there, then put it back into the boil pot. Okay, so the recipe that I flashed up on the screen a minute ago, this is the recipe pack. I got it from Malt Miller. I designed it using the DIY dog homebrew document that Brewdog sent out, and it's got all the ingredients previously mentioned: Marisotto, caramel, Munich, crystal, medium crystal and dark crystal, Nelson hops, Amarillo, Anthem, Simcoe, Cascade, Centennial, and I'm using SFO4. I would normally use SFO5, but I don't have any. Can you see that? Oh. I normally use the American yeast, but I don't have any, so I'm using this English one as well. But this is really good as well. It makes a great beer. Attenuates well, I believe is the phrase. And then Starzan, the all-important Starzan, which I use for all my sanitising, which I'll sanitise that way and sanitise any equipment with. So, let's get on with the brew. Let's get it up and ready, and let's get that temperature up to mash, which I'm aiming for 75. Okay, it's now time to check. Hopefully the mash water should be up to temperature. Let's go check. Looks to be. Just double check with the electronic thermometer. It's a bit high, so let it cool down a little bit. Pre-measured out by Malt Miller, which is great. So now we'll just slowly start adding them, making sure we add them slow enough so that we don't get any lumps. And here we have porridge. And you make sure you get all those any lumps out. I don't actually use any additions or anything in my mash, but I do like to take a reading. Look at there. This recipe goes for a 4.4 mash. That's pretty close. Happy with that. So, time to pop the lid on. Whoa, here we go. Posh. And put it in the oven. So now put it in the oven for 1 hour. That's our mash. Perfect. So what we'll do now is we will take that out. We'll put it back on the hob. We'll heat it up to about 77 for the mash out. Leave it for 10 minutes at that. That'll stop all the sugars converting and all that kind of stuff. And then what we'll do is we'll do the sparge. Okay, got the hot sparge water heated up already there. That's about 80. It's going to cool down to 77 and that'll be ready as well. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Going to heat this up to about 77. Do a mash out, just give it a little mix round. Okay, so we've now got our mash out temperature of 77. So I'll pop the lid on and we'll leave that for 10 minutes.